Alright, welcome back everybody. I did not do any pre-episode builds. I don't even know what you would want to call it. We're freeballing it, so we're seeing how well this goes down. So, last couple of episodes we've been dealing with bad water flowing through here, flowing into here, flowing over here, hurting the beavers, damaging the beavers, all that fun jazz. Why is this not? Oh, we're in a drought. I was like, what the heck? Why is this dry? Yeah, that's right. We're in a drought, by the way. So, that being said, all right. Anyway, so we have this river. We have backup water just in case we need it. I am building a water storage facility over yonder, and we are revamping our pumps to be a little bit better than they were before, meaning we're going to stick them on the water to give us a little bit more access to the beach side property, as it were. That being said, let's get into it. Let's see what kind of problems we can find and create for ourselves. So, all that being said, we're doing good on food, we're doing good on water. This is pretty much all food processing items. Oh, sorry, my my keyboard decided to go, we're done. Anyway, so we have a lot of food making properties. We have a couple of unique items here. We are in the process of... We already did that. Alright, anyway, sorry, I've been uploading videos all day, getting all that set up for my vacation, and while I was doing that, I was like, you know what, I haven't played Timberborn just to, you know, play it. So I was like, you know what, I'm gonna do, oh, what's that map called? It's like 50 by 50, anyway, it's a small map, it comes on the game, whatever. Comes with the game. It's not a download of DLC or creative map that someone made. You know how hard that is to play on hard with the Folktale faction? Like, these engines do a whole mess of good for you on that map if you're playing the Iron Teeth. Folktales, yeah, they don't have that kind of capabilities. So anyway, I got lost in that, and I've been trying to fix that. But might be a future game that we might try to do is see how well we can do with them. Anyway, let's get back to the topic at hand, because we're not even talking about our current game. I just felt like I should share that with someone, because, I mean, took me a while, but I got it going. What do we need? Science is pretty good. Are we building anything? I don't think we're building anything except for this over here. Do we have the stuff to do this? Planks. We do not have the planks though. We have the gears. We have the metal. Let's high prioritize that, and then maybe we can catch up with the planks. How much power are we putting out? Of course I would check this as we're going to sleep, so, I mean, because we might just pause some stuff that we don't need. Like metal we're okay on, we can just, you know, catch that back up on the back end. Alright, we're hurting a little bit. We don't need gears right now. We can bring those back up in a second. We don't need extract because I think we have enough, and we don't have any sick beavers, so that isn't a crucial concern. I do want to keep the power going on everything else. What did that drop us down to? Alright, we're still needing to lose about 1,000. I mean, we're about to knock these planks out of the park. Let's pause 2 of these. That still leaves us with 4, so I mean, All right, we're looking a little bit better there. All right, and yeah. Still needing to create a couple of jobs. We got 7 free beds. Or not create a couple of jobs, fill a couple of jobs. My bad. So we will get that going. That will be able to sustain us over here. Because like I said at the end of the last episode, I kind of want to move over here to some degree. Get maybe some farms going, maybe some carabis, my bad. And some housing, maybe some wood. Because as long as we can protect this little half moon thingy mabobber, then we're really in a good spot as far as, you know, having this go, you know, be a viable place to live. Plant a couple of blueberries, get a couple of things going. Anyway, this will allow us to, one, have water over here. I almost want to do it, but I don't want to do it on a place where we'd have an issue, but I almost want to make a fast travel point over here. That would be pretty sick. And then at any point, if we needed, you know, to stop it or put it, you know, put a point down, we could, and then obviously tube it out. Sorry, I'm getting a little excited about the tube traveling system here. Alright, let's see what the whole problem is. Why aren't these connected? Oh, that's why. It's hard to see when you're on the wrong side. Anyway, we can get that all sorted out real quick. Just like that. And then I think we needed one. See, these have to be on 2. So that's 1. And then, come on, work with me. So that should theoretically work. But it won't because, well, it'd work once we got rid of this one. Because then we could path it out here. But just on the slight chance that we don't do that, let's just make sure we have a nice solid thing going here. Because then we rotate this, that fits nicely, that fits nicely, and then, I mean, we could put another one there, but we'd have to get rid of that one. Which, I mean, by all means, we might as well. I get that was that seemed a little heartless, but it'll be okay. We have extra pumps all over the place. Like, we are not hurting for pumps at this current point in time. High priority that. And yeah, that looks great. Looks fantastic. What do we have? What is supposed to be in here? Eggplants. So if we pat that out like that, then we have eggplants. People are able to travel into there, which is kind of what we want. We have this going. We have planks of being going, which is kind of what we also need. I think at this current point in time, we should play gears just to get those back up, even though we're well over 100 or 1,000. My bad. Oy, math. Something impressive. How are we doing on carabis? Fermented. We're doing all right. But yeah, I wanted to build this over here so these guys can collect it. Obviously, fill it up to the very tippy top. We're doing pretty good on this one. We're about half full. Supply. And then we'll hit supply on that too, because I think over yonder in our area, yes, we do. There we go. That looks fantastic. So now we have the haulers being able to come over here, dump more plums, and then we'll be able to grow more, bring them over here, the dude that's making plum rations or whatever he's doing with them, he has the capability because now we have a lot of them. And then the same with the canola oil. I didn't feel the need to make that one really big because it's not like, I mean, we'll be fine with this. We're at 44. This doesn't take, but that takes one eggplant, one canola oil, point whatever of a log, and then it gets us 6 rations. So we should be more than okay on that point, considering that we have pretty much a whole, almost half a warehouse full of that stuff. So over here growing that, not a bad idea. Logs we're doing okay on. You almost want to do it. Alright, we need to pat this guy out so we can get him to where there are more logs. Whoa, that got really loud. Alright, wood chipper, put that right there. Let's pat this dude out right there. Nope. We need to connect that one more time. There we go. And let's make sure all this is cut, which it is not. We can't get here, but we can get here. We'll have to build stairs or do something weird on that one. And then at that point, we're up here, which is fine. Alright. How are we doing on TNT? Get me out of this one. We're still waiting on TNT in some locations, but oh, we're waiting on that log. All right, once we get that log done, that all looks great. Anyway, we're about to cover this whole thing up, and my idea is basically to use this top part as a engine facility so that then we can start powering this massive area when it is not raining. If that makes any sense at all. We are looks like we lost a couple of beavers, which is fine. This is probably about halfway. That's almost full. And you haven't done anything for us. So one canola. Dang. That's not exactly something you want to see. That's quite intense. Alright, well, hopefully that'll work itself out. Maybe that's what we need to do over here. Grow some blueberries. Let's get over here. Let's sort of fix this all up. Do not destroy my wall. That is a no-so. We're not going to do that. Alright, we'll leave that path there for now. Obviously, we have beavers. Pretty sure I was supposed to do something with that. But, for the time being, we can come over here, do this. And then we can make a nice little blueberry patch. What is that? Coffee? We are not in the area to be accepting coffee. And then get... I just want to see what he'll grow. Alright, obviously we can cancel out everything back here, because he's not going to touch it anyway. Yep, that looks good. And then once we get one of those, we need a forager. And I believe he can get everything. Yep, sounds great. Also, probably go into storage. And I would just assume... I would assume very hard that eventually we will have a bunch of blueberries over here. So you would think, right? Alright, we also need to be very cautious about drawing water from this area, and I'm pretty sure I have pumpers in here, which means that, yep, we can pause all you. You guys can go find better working jobs. Because for some reason, when droughts hit, I just don't pause them. Oh. We're gonna need to rethink some stuff real quick. Because I don't need 200 water pumpers. Do not need those. Yeah, we'll have you be a priority. You can do it, but I'm gonna pause you anyway. And pause you. Actually, we're gonna have you, yes, the way I want it. That's the way I want that. And then we'll have you neutral, and we're still gonna pause you. There we go. That looks a little bit better. Oh my gosh. Brain farts out the wazoo. Alright. That helps us out a little bit. Not too worried about it right over here, because, I mean, making pretty good amount of water. Okay, there we go. You can be paused because you aren't really important until these blueberries actually come in. Yeah, that don't mean a whole lot. Let's pause all but one. We have 5 days. How much water are we looking at? That's fine because we have water that comes in here, so draining this out isn't necessarily a bad thing for us. Alright, did we get all the TNT? Almost. We need one more. And then we'll drop that like it's hot. Interesting. Forgot about that one. Yep. We ran out of logs, didn't we? 1K is our max storage lot, so that would make sense. Did we fix that? We haven't touched this little spot in so long that all of that has grown in. Which is fantastic, I guess, but that's kind of crazy. Cassavas. Not gonna do anything with that, so we might as well grow that in. How are we doing on everything? Alright, so this is kohlrabies. Kohlrabies are not bad. Kohlrabies are kind of in the hole. Fermented cassavas, also in the hole. Blueberries, definitely in the hole. But yeah, once he gets all these planted, we can just pause this guy. He will not be of any really further use to us. Actually, I did want to come over here and do one thing. I want to do a fluid drop. Like that. That way, storage. I want you. Anyway, so if we put a fluid dump here, this dude would be able to then maybe grow trees, which obviously is something that we're struggling with hardcore, so thought that that'd be useful. And we got that built, so let's come up here. Connect all this. And then we can build that, and hopefully, and then like I said, this is more of like a smash wall, you know, like if you live on the beach, like maybe the beach wall or something like that. Just something for the waves to smash against, and hopefully, like I said, it'll go away and then kind of float down. Like I said, there's nothing holding this thing, so it should be very simple to just kind of flow out. But we got 1, 2, 3. Wait, 1, 2, yeah, we got 3 sides of this mountain, plus there's a little bad tide, so there's a lot of juju run down that hill. Do we have bad water? I don't think we have bad water, because I think we paused this dude, yep. Let's unpause him, get him ready going for the new season. Detonate. That works. And then what we'll probably need to do is put a wood chipper in right here. Get these last little bits of pieces. Hopefully, what we can do, yep. I don't know where we're putting the damn stuff at, but hopefully we can get something to do with it. Alright, flow these back up to the top. I think that's where we usually keep it. Somewhere in that area. Yeah, I think I gotta stop making the videos end around that time, like the bad drought, whatever, in that current point in time, because I feel like we have so much that we have to figure out, and we're figuring out a bunch of like useless information. You know what I'm saying? Like, we have nothing to do because we're kind of waiting for the bad tide to end. And so we're able to keep going. What else do we want? How are we on science? We're doing pretty good. I don't need one of those. We got one of those going. That's what we're waiting on. We're waiting on this bad boy because we're going to drop it like it's hot. That's exactly what we're going to do. Alright, we got a couple of scienceers going. We got about 500 that we got to make up. No builders, we got you. You're full, which, I mean, you kind of need to be because we got a lot of crud going all over the place. That's not what I wanted. Or that. There we go. Key bindings need to be correct, which now they are. Okay, at this current point in time, I'm just trying to figure out how to talk, like, I'm getting my thoughts straight of how I want to achieve certain ideas. There's nothing left in there, so hopefully you pick up right here. And you got 20 logs, so yay to that. At this point, thought about doing something else, but shoot. Let's just call this Blueberry Cove over here. That's exactly what we'll do. Blueberry all this up. We got water. We'll have blueberries. I mean, we can eat blueberries. It's not necessarily what I want them to eat, but it works, right? Engine. That's what something that we can look at. That needs 200. That'll be our next big project. And then we can like come up here with this big sucker and start like just drilling that sucker out. What would be interesting, now hear me out. What would be interesting is if we made a tree forest like down here of like birch or I don't know, some pine trees or what have you. Made this cove about yay big. Put some protective things in right here so we don't have to worry about tiger stripes. And then we used platforms, went up here. One, we have a little tube system, and then we have like a couple of engines right here, and then a platform to going up here, and then we just drill that sucker down and we make it almost completely flat. Or we like leave a wall here and then make it completely like drill in, and then we can like build back up the way we want it to be. But I'm talking about this whole mountain, so that would be a lot of drilling. It'd take a lot of time. And I mean, we could do that idea all over the place. But it's a thought, it's an idea. We'll work on that. That's looking pretty good. I just need to make sure that we're actually drilling for water. Alright, so my wife called me and I decided to be what I normally do, so in nice mab fashion, I decided to build while we were talking. First things first, we added another wheel. So that'll be nice. Then I came in here. We haven't yet built it, obviously, because everything's been paused, but I'm going to add this little shoot off so we can open up this little area to maybe put another food processor to kind of maybe help the prunes out. Maybe, I don't know, we'll do something. We can put something else right here because we can get rid of all this junk, and then that'll open up another space for us. So did that. Then I came over here and I put this in, but I'm not really, that's more of just kind of like what it will look like. We got to get this emptied first, which I mean goes right there, and then we can build this wall up. Because we haven't got there yet, but we're still working on it. As you can tell, I've breached the mouth. And then if we go in there and you look all the way back there, we got a pathway built and all that fun jazz. And then at that point, we'll stop this so the water doesn't flow back into there, and then we can get mines going, or, you know, what have you, or whatever. So we can, there's some things that we can do. We'll be working on that. This can go away. No, it cannot. Oh, yes, it can. No, it can't. Yes, it can. No, it can't. Yes, it can. All right. Anyway, we'll work that out, and then we'll put TNT here and here. So I don't know what I'm gonna do about that. We'll figure it out. I can't put anything there because there's 5 logs on there, but we can't put anything anywhere because, yeah. Then I came down over here, and just to help out with everything, and hopefully I don't do that wrong, we can then come over here, put a fluid dump. Can I do this the way I want to do it? No, I can't. So we'll put a fluid dump there. Yes, it's going to look weird, but as the water goes down, this area kind of gets a little bit dry. So in order to stop that from happening, we are going to put some fluid dumps in just to kind of help keep everything a little moist and whatnot. So yeah, that's kind of what I put into effect. We can pause you. You can go find something else to do. Because we're pretty much done with you until we decide to pick these logs dry. Ooh, they're gonna take the back way. Sneaky little buggers. Anyway. Boom. I gotta put a stop to this because I can't allow that. And I'm gonna pause that one. Why? Because they can build up this side, that's fine, I don't care. But I need them to not go across the whole thing because not quite there yet. I want this in here to be built first, which they're doing actually a very good job at. So I want that to be built first, so once we are able to actually we're gonna pause this one and we're gonna pause this one so that the water hopefully doesn't go up too much higher. But anyway, that might help force a little bit of better stuff in there because we're gonna, even though we're going in there, I don't want the water to get too much higher. I would like it to kind of stay where it is. Oh, we can, I don't know if we need these, but we can play them. We can play that one too. We'll leave that alone. But hopefully we'll be able to have a nice blueberry patch. We're only 100 away from being able to drop a bomb on this sucker, so we don't have to keep that going. And then if we wanted to, we could actually start digging down there. But my whole purpose is to stop the bad water, so we don't necessarily have to deal with that. And we can have drinking water. And like I said, we're building this out so that, and destroying this so I can then, so then we can make this a utopia of engines. Something like that. Crisscross it all over the place. How are we doing on water? Not too shabby. Let's play the higher. Yeah, there we go. And play to view. Get some water flowing in that general direction. We'll play you. And that doesn't look too bad. How's that coming along? Okay, if that has everything, then why is it not being built? Really? We're gonna have this problem again? You know what? We're gonna do this because this is just going to annoy the living daylights out of me. And we can do this. I don't even care. Oh, yeah, we have to... Now we should be able to path this out. There we go. Oh, we just had a 30-day drought. This is 30 days. Long and hard. Ooh, we could be in some trouble. Alright, let's see if we can make it through it. We're almost there. Oh, we're not drawing any science, so... No, we are not almost there. How much science do we have? We need 50 more. Yeah, we're gonna up your priority because we only need 50 science. How many science? How much science you make an hour? 1 science an hour. So for 50 hours, you're gonna be sitting there twirling your thumbs. Food's good, water's good. And yeah, we should be all set to go on this sucker. And we'll play you. Probably won't get anybody there, but you know, you never know. Now this is grown up. We got 12 days. So halfway through this, we should get a nice surplus of beavers. We'll add that as a priority, just so that we can get that going. Our first 30-day drought. I love it. This should be exciting. Everybody's got water. Yep, everybody's got a beaver to pump water in. That they do. And you, yep, alright. I was about to say, you tricky little bastards. You guys made a workaround. Alright. Yeah, we should be alright. What about if we up this priority just so we can get a beaver in here just to pump that full of water? Because we should be alright anyway. Because I mean, we got 500 water there. I'm pretty sure if we max this thing out, we would probably have like 8,000 or 9,000 things of water. Oh, pause. I remembered it. We only got 4 days into it, so that's not too terrible. That gives us 4 beavers back. 5 if we count Frodo over here. Alright. You fully got lit up, so we're good there. And I don't need as many people working over here. Okay, so we got 2 there. Probably don't need you because we're probably maxed out on gears right now. And what'd that put our power to? Oh, we are good. Yep, I can live with that. So I'm pretty sure just the metal's going, which pretty sure we're maxed out on anyway. And 50 hours apparently went by fast. Alright, where is this sucker? Let's unlock it. And let's start building. Gears, we should have enough. Metal blocks. How much metal we have? We should have enough metal. Explosives is going to be the problem. We do not have 50 explosives. So. And there's really no bad water anywhere except for in here. Which is fantastic. Oh well. What can you do? What can you do? I mean, I had this dude pumping. I had him pumping over there this whole time, so I mean, it wasn't like we couldn't have gotten it. It was just we didn't. So, oh well. We will keep it going in a different form. But I think we're doing pretty nicely. We have a couple of people pumping water over here. You're doing a good job. And probably pause you. Just keep 2 pumpers over here. Because, I mean, we got 4,000 things of water. So, I mean, it's not necessarily like we're doing a bad job here. And... egg... oh, we can destroy that now. Eggplant's not doing too shabby. And canola oil. Yeah. How are we doing on cassavas? We're going up. We're getting a nice little juicy bonus over here. Oh, because we paused all this, we are now in a good place, I guess, mentally or whatever. We got everybody who needs a job has a job, minus 1 person or minus 1 job. So there you go. We got 86 jobs open. That's a lot of paused in our factory area, if I do say so myself. I'm just surprised, like, this is the one thing I guess I disagree with, and I know we've talked about it before, but it's the outside storages. This just is not enough. I don't understand why we can hold 1,200 of food and 1,200 of, like, whatever fluid we're deciding that we're using at this current point in time, but we can't use other things. Does that make sense? Like, why wouldn't you have a 12 thing outside, like logs or planks or berry logs or whatever? Why does bad water discharge have explosives? Because it's going to take us a minute to get 50 firecrackers. Even though we have people, like, I mean, this person should be having no problem. I mean, I get this is a walk, but even still from here, that's not really that bad. And just to make it a little bit simpler, we're going to actually help this guy out. If I can hit the right button. I need to do it on the bottom too. There you go. So now you don't even have to walk around. You can literally just walk up, down, across, and then over here. So see, we helped you out. We did a good thing. Food's still good. Yeah, I'm a little bit weird, but I am super excited about this. Like, this is gonna be a good thing. I'll even play this just to see if... oh, that's not what I wanted. Okay, we're gonna pause this, now play it. Oh, he came back. Alright, whatever. He wanted to be over here. We have a punch died of old age, grown up. Yeah, so there's a lot going on. We're working with a lot. We're during a good tide or whatever, water's flowing. We are going to have an ungodly amount of... okay, we can get rid of all this stuff now. We're going to have an ungodly amount of power. Okay, yes. And then in my playthrough earlier today, I did exactly what I didn't want to do. Which was I deleted something and it just... oh, it was a nightmare. It sucked so bad. Sorry, wrong button. Oh, no, 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 no. No, no. And then someone may ask, well, how did you do that? Okay, well, how did I do that is pretty much I did something just really stupid. And I thought I hit no, but I hit yes, and yeah. It sucks super bad. And then I'd have to destroy one of these, or like build a, what is it? A oneer? We did this. I'm just curious at this point in time. Do not build it. Do not build it. Because we have so much resources at our disposal. And it doesn't work. You would hope it would, but it doesn't. Alright. Yeah, we'd have to destroy a lot in order to get that to work. Maybe this is a good thing. Maybe these guys can actually catch up now. It doesn't look like it's actually helping them, so maybe not, but one can hope. This guy's getting his mojo going. Canola oil. Maybe we get another canola oil box. An oil press. Feel like we need it. Now, if only I could have attached that in a different manner. And what I'm meaning by manner is I don't know if I can fit another powered something in there. Ooh, maybe a fairy log thing. Yeah, that's the problem. Wait a minute. Oh, damn it, they did it. Because I would say then we could do something interesting, but the problem is then we're building up and over a path, and it's just at that point, that's a... Or wait, we could do that. So we're gonna make it look interesting. Do that. Get this. Get that. Because we have the resources. And then we're going to, so we don't do anything stupid, I'm gonna slow this down just like that. Very good. We get the power. And then we can put the fairy log maker. Like so. Dang, that looks legit. Okay, we need 40 planks. We got 40 planks. We need 40 gears. We got 40 gears. We need 20 logs. We got 20 logs. Sweet. Get to building. And that'll help with that. Do I have one of these things that is what I need? Wait. We got logs, metal, and planks. Alright, let's go up. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Very logs. And logs. Why not, right? It's not like we're struggling for them. There we go. We can make more fairy logs, which is probably something we need eventually, because I want to do some more bad tide protection stuff. And then until we get... This is how you know you made it in the game, where you have a 30-day drought and it has affected you in the very minimalistic, like, no, like it didn't hurt us at all. Like I haven't even been worried. Like 4,000 water, like there's no way any of my beavers could do that. And then 8,000, 2,000, almost 3,000 items of food, nothing. Like we have so much of it, it does it like, and then we have all this useful material. Yeah, we're over here making bank now. We're just trying to get through the bad tide so that, or we're just trying to get through this drought so then I can actually make TNT, because that's kind of what we're waiting on. But for the time being, we might as well attend to some items. Still making planks. How are we doing on that? Oh, maybe we need to zoom in. This looks good. What do I need to do to get some karabis going? Because it's not like we even have a whole lot of them stored. Wait, are these fermented? Ooh, these are not. Maybe we get a couple of these suckers going. How about that? I don't know if that'll help, because that one's pretty much maxed out. And we have so much corn that we just have corn growing for no reason. Well, I mean, obviously it's for a reason, but yeah, I'm doing pretty good on that. Do I have like a bad water sucker? Alright, so you see all this stuff that's kind of built up here. That's for a reason. And the reason being, I want to do something weird, in a sense. I want to get one of these. Obviously, we gotta wait for the science to come in. But what I want to do is basically go like this. Obviously, we don't have the science, so it's going to say we don't have enough. But once we do that, then get these in here along the sides, and then basically just make our own little bad water contaminant thing. And then what I'll once again do is I will put another one of these things right here, and then we'll open it, let some bad water come in, use the pump, drain it, same thing. You kind of get what, and then so at that point at least we have a constant flow of bad water that we need. Because other than that, we're just going to be getting bad water on this. And then I was also thinking of doing something. I need to figure it out. I need to kind of think about it. Maybe watch this video one more time on the back end of it. But doing something where we have basically the bad water flow from here to here. And then out into this little section. And then if we did that, at this point in time, all bad water going out this way, so we might need to go up upsy daisy on the wall. And we can play him, because guess what, we're about to have blueberries out the wazoo, because we don't even have blueberries right now. Isn't that crazy? But yeah, I got so many blueberries, I don't even know what to do with them. Let's put another couple of pickers, because we're about to have ourselves a blueberry bonanza over here. Holy cow, that is so many blueberries. I don't even know what to do with that. And it's crazy because a couple of episodes we were sitting over here like looking at water and hoping we had enough to like make it, you know? And now look at us. We're just like, ah, bring it on. 30 days, what? I might be saying that a little bit differently in a couple of minutes because now I'm kind of starting to look and I'm like, oh, well, we're about to be completely out of water and it's halfway through this thing. But once again, we have 4,000 things worth of water, 2,000 worth of food. Like, we only have 100 beavers. I would like to say we should be able to hold on. Could be wrong. But, I mean, we're doing alright. We're making our way downtown. Anyway, so I'm trying to hold on for you guys. I truly am. I'm not tired or anything like that. It's just like I'm like, oh, the time. And plus, I've already had to break this video apart because, I mean, my wife wanted to talk to me, which is totally fine. Like, we've been apart for a couple of, this is going on week 2. So, she misses me, I miss her. I'm not saying I don't miss her, but, you know, it's hard. So, but we're getting real close here. I mean, it's not like we didn't do anything. We accomplished a whole buttload. Probably, oh, I could probably make you, yeah, might as well. Because we have all these trees collecting resin, and like, at this point now we have 2 fairy log makers, so we might as well just kind of bump that up, because resin, we're at 94. How much resin? 1 log, or 1 plank, my bad. And yeah, so, but everything seems to be working out very nicely. Where are we at? Oh, we've kind of slowed down a little bit, because I mean we probably need another engine, but like I said, once this goes down, then we'll be in a better spot. I want to give it the benefit of the doubt. We got 2 minutes. 2 minutes. And then we're calling it. Final countdown. How are we doing? Almost 300 blueberries. Not bad. I mean, each one of these has 3. So, it takes 12 days. So, pretty much basically by the time water starts flowing again, blueberries will be back. And at that point, we should be able to... Okay, I'm going to hit obtain, we're going to hit prioritize, and then we are going to put this on feeding this. I love it. So like our outreach areas are like our farms, which is so nice, so cool. I'll probably come in here and start demolishing some stuff, and then we could probably like do maybe some coffee beans and whatnot, and then have that shipped all the way over here to like a coffee press, because you need this one, right? Yep, what we need. Kind of curious to get into this. Let me hear you guys' thoughts. I'm curious to get into this. This would be interesting. Obviously, let me click on it. It takes a lot of water and a large amount of time. But would it be worth it? Because, okay, so 40 water. I'm assuming it's 40 water and we get this amount of time. And then we get 45 mushrooms. Let's just say it's mushrooms. Where would we go? Nope. Nope. Okay, so we had to do this one. We get 45 mushrooms. And then 4 mushrooms for 2 hours equals 16 mushrooms. Oh, we can do soybeans. What can we do with soybeans? Soybeans need canola oil. We are growing canola oil. Well, let's come over here. Actually, what we're going to do... Let's get this. Let's get that. Let's clear cut all that. And storage. I'm gonna wait until these are built. So that way... Okay. I did that. Very good, very good. And log it. Alright. We're on 9 days. Now we're starting to drop in our water because obviously water is starting to run out. Okay, we still got some over there. I'll keep you. Let's play. Uh-oh. Did not foresee that. We'll be alright. 8 days. Alright, we should be fine. Should be. We'll see about that one. And you filled it up. Man, you guys are buttholes. Okay, once these guys fill up with logs, then I'm going to hit the play button. Alright, logs. Pathway. Drain it. Oh, we're filling it up. I just want these trees to go away. Oh my gosh, this is that. Alright, I think we're gonna do it. Soybeans, these take 8 days. And I think, oh, nope. Come on guys, hurry it up. Picked you for a reason. Alright, I swear I'm trying to end this video. I just need these. I want these trees to be gone. You got 8. You got 14. We should be able to cut these trees down. No. That one goes away. That one goes away. And then we grow some soybeans. Sound like the minions. Pause. And pause. Alright, water's starting to go down. Unfortunate side effect. But 3,000, 7 days, no contest. Should have no problem with this. What was the damage over here? I can live with that. I can live with that. We almost have 500 blueberries, which is fantastic. That's also feeding these guys. And I also want to get a little bit into, what we could do. Ideas forming. Alright, so we're building this, obviously. Coming into pathways. Something like this. And then we put a bunch of bad water tides in here. And then I just block this sucker up. And we just sit here and pump it out. And then when we need this, then we can discuss moving in here. But for right now, we got our own personal bad water thing. And I can just open it, and we can pump, fill up our reservoirs, and everybody will be perfectly happy. Alright, I like that idea. I think we're gonna go with that one. Because this bad water waiting for this stuff has been a total nightmare. And it's honestly quite annoying. So I know I said we're gonna try to, but I can't. We can't keep going anymore. So we're gonna kick it into 1x speed. We have 3,000 water, 4,000 food. We are now growing soybeans as my dog becomes a moron. And in 5 days we are going to start growing some stuff, and we're probably going to switch a few of these over to deal with soybeans. We have a nice healthy supply of canola oil, so it should work out fine. If you like it, hit the thumbs up. If you don't, well, just ignore the video and then think about subscribing, and I will tune into you guys next time. Later.